Well, morning again, sports fans. How we doing? I didn't say zombies, did I? It's 4:47 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. It is the 3rd of July, 2023, the wee Regency of Rosamond, California. Eh, already finished up my coffee already. I was watching just a few seconds ago, trying to get as much information as I could. I missed this article. It was concerning about the World Health Organization having conniption fits about artificial sweeteners out there like aspartame. Are they not a dangerous hazard for people long-term usage? They can't make up their minds. But they do agree that long-term usage of sugars, and regardless of whatever form it is hazardous. Because we have been grown up and raised under sweet, sweet, that our health has made us diabetic and worse. And the thing of it is, how do I deal with this? But I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. Yeah, growing up, they didn't think that sweet cereals and sweetened drinks were going to be a health hazard. Sometimes it was a treat, and other times it wasn't. If you got water out of a hose, you thought it was safe. They tell us these days, water out of the hose back then, we're getting the carcinogenic compounds from the rubber, and that long-term use was going to kill us. Or how about the long-term use that the water of the damn pipes are aging and rusting like crazy? We can't take care and maintain all these damn things. We're basically ready to kill ourselves one way or another. We start drinking out of hoses, have to get the pipes redone with something hopefully that wasn't going to kill us or particles of it. And we still have to deal with well waters with chemicals in them and minerals. Then we have to purchase filters, charcoal filters, put them into uh, water machines, either for the refrigerator or for a faucet or something else, so we can try to have quote unquote clean, pure water. Well, there's nothing pure about it; it's still there. You just don't detect it as much. Gatorade had been there for decades. Sweetened Gatorade, unsweetened. Sports drinks to help encourage athletes to hydrate. It has the quote unquote necessary ingredients to keep your body regulated in check. Of course, you're supposed to be drinking a lot of water as well. They said 8 ounces of water. Well, 8 cups of 8 of those, or like that. 1 second here. Sorry about that. On CNN, they were talking about TikTok again. Apparently, since they're banned in several states, effective July 1st, off of government phones, TikTok sent out another app, a new one for the influencers out there to go crazy with. And they're talking about it. Well, they're an influencer. I'm not. I'm a griever. And we're not talking about grieving, we're still talking about weight. Now, in genetic situations here, bloodline can carry the genetics, as my family has discovered, and they have an issue with it. Sometimes it'll hit or miss, or sometimes it will just hit everybody. But we have this obesity problem. We got this diabetes problem going on, genetically inherited. Because of our own patterns a long time ago, because our parents and parents' patterns left on the right ago, that certain things and certain behaviors are transmitted and encoded. So basically, if I was a health nut and muscular and then healthy like that, maybe it would have been in the next genetics. I don't know. But these days, it ain't. So my genetics history is going downhill with the diabetes. We are large, we are fat, we got blood pressure issues, we got heart issues, we have weight issues. We got the sweet tooth issue. Sweet tooth issue saying that sweet tooth are there. We have sweet tooth. We want sweet. I see these damn television commercials growing up as a kid. More and more sweet cereals out there for us to try it. And doesn't matter what kind of level of sweetness it is or what different flavor of sweetness it is, we want it. You must have it. You must eat it. Here's the commercials. They're in the cartoons. You must eat the cereal in front of us. And what do? We eat the cereal in front of the damn Saturday morning cartoons and enjoyed it. Cornflakes. Blah. Cheerios. Blah. Wasn't sweet enough. Poured a sugar on top of it. Frosted sugar flakes? Or frosted flakes? Yeah. Super Sugar Crisp or Sugar Golden Crisp or whatever the names they used during those times. Yeah. Captain Crunch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shredded wheat. Ugh. I think it was back in the 70s that they came out with the frosted shredded wheat. Grape nuts. Ah. Of course, they came out with Honey Nut Cheerios. Hey. But they also came out with one particular cereal I keep eating like crazy during that time until the sales bottomed out about several years ago and no longer on the shelves anymore. Product 19. I liked Product 19, but when I was a lot older, I could eat this stuff and tolerate it. Grape nuts. Ma tried the shredded wheat on me. Big ass bars. I had to break the damn thing up, put them in the milk. What's healthy? Where's the sugar? You would put the sugar in the damn thing. It still didn't taste right. It didn't have texture. It didn't have texture in it. Now we got the people attacking sugar left and right. Sugar's the enemy, and yet we eat too much of the damn thing. We got it hidden. We got it out in the open. We can't have it, but it's here. I've been given coffee and cream and sugar all my life until I discovered the asinine joy of what the hell was that shit? Oh, saccharin. It was supposed to be a sweetened, an alternative to sugar. I tried it. I tried it in tea. I tried it in coffee. Give me that damn sugar. Sweet and Low came out. People swore up and down they like Sweet and Low. Damn thing tasted like saccharin because it was. I tried Sweet and Low. There goes my damn coffee. Toss this shit out. Where's the fucking sugar? Give me my frickin' sugar. I couldn't do Sweet and Low on my cereal. Are you kidding me? You destroy my breakfast. Destroy my quiet time with the cereal. And they came out with the aspartame. Okay. Try the aspartame. Try to use it. Try to use it. Try to use it. Give me the damn sugar. No, when I was actually able to use the aspartame and try to deal with it with the yellow packets and stuff, just pour the shit in there. Coffee and dissolve it and hope to God. It's like a concentrated sweetener. It was using elements of sugar in it, but not all the damn elements of sugar, so it was theoretically sugar free. How does that work? If it's got sugar in it, it's supposed to be sugar free? It's like drinking non-fat milk. You have milk product, but you don't have the milk fat in it. It's still considered milk. Non-fat milk was a watered down version of it. Took out most of the milk fat, maybe 1% or less, and they were making it drinkable for people to use, for coffee. It's like drinking watered down milk, and that's all it was. Diluted the fat to the point where you couldn't taste the damn milk, or barely tasted it, and you still drank it. It was supposed to have the calories and the nutrients in the damn thing. Couldn't figure that one out for the life of me on that one. But these days they're looking at the non-sweeteners more and more. Okay, we liked them so much they may be causing health issues with us. How? So they kept looking back. The World Health Organization looked back at the records, trying to make a determination whether or not the sugar substitutes were indeed healthy enough, because if we weren't dying from them enough or didn't reach a certain threshold, then maybe it was still okay. Of course, they used the same argument concerning about cell phones and radiation. How much radiation are you getting? Well, let's see. Is it coming from the device or is it coming from the battery? The lithium battery that has a tendency of blowing things up left and right, or the stories I've heard, and about certain aircraft having issues in bags. It's like you can't have the battery in the phone because they're considered an issue. Then they're considered a terrorist threat right after 9/11. I don't know anymore. It's like all these damn things are warning about you doing left and right. All I know is I see the weight and gain, because sometimes, yeah, the sugar and fruit I'll eat. Bananas I love. Raisins I throw into my cereal. I look at the banana as a source of potassium. Screw the damn tablets. Give me fruit. I don't eat a bunch of it, but when I can get my hands on it, it helps me out a great deal. Especially with the amount of salt I eat. And I've tried to limit my salt in certain products. If I'm going to be frying up meat, then I have to limit. And sometimes I don't. When I fix burgers, I get the seasoned salt. My brother at one time would do both sides. I'd just do one side. If there was enough salt in the damn pan, why waste the damn salt? You can get the flavor in your burgers, and you'll be able to deal with it that way. When it comes down for French fries, oh no, you must have that, or else you must have a goop to use with the fries. Of course, if I pieced out the fries, I mean, if I made fry wedges and I happen to make enough of them and throw in some meat or sausage patties, spam, bacon, something of that nature. And with that, let's see, what can I do with that? Throw an egg on top of it, have it absorbed, and then I can eat it. Make a mishmash, or make an egg in a cup with the extra stuff in it. Of course, I have to watch out for the extra hidden sugar, such as the breads out there, the carbohydrates, the complex carbohydrates, because those, as I understood something about health class and the classes I'd taken in the health articles that I would come across one way or another, they would tell me that simple carbohydrates like sugar are easily able to be absorbed into the bloodstream. Complex carbohydrates like bread, um, they're still absorbed into the bloodstream. Takes them a lot longer, but you still get the energy like you would from sugar. But the problem is, with too much of it, can add issues to the body. That's what they kept telling me left and right. Hey, hold on. We got political news coming up right now. Sorry, politics was trying to get to me at this point, concerning about Donald Trump, Mike Pence, and everything else falling to pieces. Why not? Water, by the way. You notice it says Gatorade on it. But this is the orange drink mixed in with Tang. This is Tang and Gatorade orange. Thinking of it as my orange juice of sorts. And that I already had the coffee. 2 out of 3 actually have the content of sugar in it. The Tang, the Gatorade, and then the coffee. Next to the water. Even the milk products would have a sugar basis, lactose. Now the other one, the one that people have a problem with, especially when they have an allergy to alcohol. Did I say the word alcohol? Alcohol in its form of pure sugar. Now, they can take it out of grains. They can take it out of sugar beets. God, one of those potatoes. As long as they're starchy, they're going to be turned into it. And they're going to be turned into moonshine. And alcohol is the purest way of getting sugar into your system. And the system will react to it one way or another. Long story short, stay the hell away from it. I'm not gonna last long. I'm gonna have to have another morning nap at this point. Guys coming at 9. I gotta get up at 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. For the rest of the videos, I'm gonna have to do it on the other computer and also on my phone. Do the transfer that way. I'm gonna have to, because 2 computers are chewing up a lot of power and a lot of heat, and I can't deal with that one there. So, and it's getting brighter and brighter out there. Y'all have a good morning. I'm working on mine. We're going to be pulling triples again. Monday's ahead.